Power City, sponsored by Mid-County Plumbing.
All new tonight, it was a day of celebration at the Port of Beaumont as officials unveiled a new $85 million dock. It's going to allow the port to move more cargo, and in the process, it'll create hundreds of jobs. And it's been a long time coming.
The old dock was closed back in 2012 after it began to fail. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman joins us in studio. And Ebony, officials say this dock is a vital part of their day-to-day operations.
That's right, guys. Officials tells me this dock represents where the water meets the land. The facility allows them to transport and receive cargo from all over the world.
We're very happy to open that dock today, and come rain or shine, we're here. The port keeps on moving.
With a snip of the scissors, a ribbon dropped, unveiling the Port of Beaumont's new Main Street Terminal 1.
Getting loaded and unloaded with the cargo, and so we provide those facilities.
The port's executive director and CEO, Chris Fisher, says this $85 million dock replaces the original that's been out of service since 2012.
We went to the voters in 2017. They passed an $85 million bond issue to support that dock and some other projects that we had going on. We also got a grant from the Maritime Administration to pay about 18% of the dock, and we also got a grant from the Economic Development Administration for another $5 million.
The port brought community and government leaders together to celebrate the completion. House Speaker Dade Phelan says it's another win for Southeast Texas.
But it dovetails really nicely with the new state funding that they received, well over $22 million just for the Port of Beaumont this past session, and all is $66 million, over $66 million for all 4 ports here in Southeast Texas, and they're growing by leaps and bounds.
This is a strategic port for the U.S. military, and this is where they activate so much of the equipment that goes overseas. With the new dock and the growth of the port, we can do all things better.
Fisher says the dock is used to bring in construction materials for plants and even wood pulp for toilet paper.
This will expand our usable dock facilities by about 25%, and so it'll be several hundred jobs.
Now, Fisher says now that that project is out of the way, the port will be focusing on 18 more, including a new $29 million cargo lot that will be funded by the state. They hope to have those projects completed in the next 2 years. In studio, Ebony Coleman, 12